Aries. This is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. And today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. If you haven't subscribed yet, then go ahead and do so. And that way you'll get notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to be looking at some tarot cards, oracle cards, even some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is a general reading. So just take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then go ahead and flip it. All right, well, we start this reading off with the Lovers in the reverse, followed by the Justice card, and then followed by the Three of Cups. And so right away, I feel like the person that may be on your mind or you're on their mind is somebody that you don't trust. There's definitely a separation. There's disharmony of some sort. You may not even be in contact with this person. There could have been a breakup. But it feels very much so with the Lovers in the reverse that this was a one-sided relationship. This could have been with a Gemini, or something could have happened around Gemini season. But unfortunately, the Lovers in the upright is such a beautiful energy and such a beautiful card. But in this way where it's in the reverse, this is very much about detachment. It's about somebody that did not fully surrender into the relationship. It's somebody that you couldn't rely on. They were very unjust to you with this Justice card sitting in the reverse. Again, that comes back to a lot of imbalance. So there could have been a lot of you giving and this person taking but not giving back. There's a lot of unfairness in this situation. In some type of way. There also could have been some false accusations, whether you made false accusations against them or vice versa. But with the Three of Cups here, this is very much so, it could be seen as two different things. I always see it as a reunion card, where either you and this person are going to have a reunion, or this person or you wants a reunion. But this also can represent friendships, right? So you could be maybe relying a little bit more on your social network, your social support system, or family system. But this also can represent, you know, just you finding happiness within you. Now, I also say it is the Three of Cups, so you may be tipping back a couple drinks with some friends, just enjoying yourself and really, you know, trying to find balance. So again, as the cards go forward, we'll see if this person wants a reunion with you. Maybe you do. All right, let's get some from this deck and see if we can expand this a little bit more. It just feels very unbalanced, very unfair, what happened in this situation. It definitely was two energies being brought to a relationship. All right, we have the Page of Wands that shows up here, and this is very much so taking on new projects, being very active, being very creative. So you may be finding now that you and this individual have separated, that you may be finding a lot more creativity within yourself. Or you just may be a very creative person, maybe an artist of some sort. Wow, we got the Star card that shows up here. Now, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or something within Aquarius season, but this is all about renewal. It's all about having hope and inner clarity and things kind of turning in your favor in that sense. It also could represent you being in the spotlight in some type of way. Whether that be in your work world, personal, you know, you're being recognized, you're being seen, okay? All right. Or just that you just stand out from the crowd. All right, let's get one more from this deck. We'll flip it around here. All right, we get the Ace of Cups that sits here in the reverse. And this is all about feeling let down. You feel very disappointed in this situation. You may be feeling a bit of depression, or you may have felt a bit of depression. And so this may have stifled your ability to shine outwardly and really be that star that you truly are. It might have even stifled some creative projects. It might have, you know, you might have gotten some writer's block or something of that nature. It may have really disrupted your energy. All right, let's get some from this deck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, we get the Queen of Swords that shows up here. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody that is very self-sufficient, you know, very much so able to stand on their own. But this card very much so represents somebody that is willing to cut the ties with anybody that may be pulling them backwards. And so you may have had to cut the ties with this individual and kind of keep your sword, you know, pulled up maybe in a defensive type mode. All right, let's get a couple more. Oh, we get the Ten of Cups, but it is sitting in the reverse. And so, you know, when this sits in the reverse, what we're talking about now is, you know, having some type of broken relationship, you know, something that once felt very connected feels very unconnected. There could be family troubles or troubles with family in this particular phase as well. The Ten of Cups I always see is kind of like having it all, right? The support, the love, all of that. And so when it flips around, it's very much so becomes a nightmare. And here we have the Nine of Swords that shows up here. And the Nine of Swords does represent nightmares, anxiety, a lot of grief, a lot of depression. In this situation, you may have had trouble sleeping. You may have had trouble focusing. All right, we got the Queen of Coins that shows up here. And this is really being very resourceful, being able to stand strong on your own, having a foundation underneath you in which you are able to maintain. And so this may have been something that you are very stressed about. Maybe this situation caused you to worry about your financial foundation or your stability in some type of way. All right, I want to see when this person thinks about you, this lover that is in the reverse, what do they think about? So what comes to their mind when you come to their mind? All right, let's see. What are they thinking about when you come to the mind? All right. All right, we got the Seven of Wands that sits here in the reverse. And this is all about giving up. Okay, stalling out, just not putting forth the effort anymore. So they do feel that you may right now be in a retreat mode, just not putting forth any effort towards them, or at least not the same effort. The Justice card is sitting here in the reverse. And so, you know, when this shows up, this is feeling very unfair. This person may feel very much so that either they were unfair to you or that you are now being unfair to them. Could be dealing with a Leo or something within Leo season. All right, let's get a couple more. What do they think about when they think about you? Okay. All right, these came out together. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and then the Four of Swords that sits in the upright. And so when we think about the Three of Pentacles sitting in the reverse, it's like not wanting to work together. It also can represent being very sloppy in a situation, not putting forth the effort that's needed. So this person may feel like you no longer want to collaborate or have that teamwork and that effort built together with them because they were not bringing forward the effort in a balanced way. We did see a lot of imbalance and very one-sidedness. And so now when you look at this Four of Swords, I mean, the card itself kind of tells it all with this individual laying in a nest and they have their heart right there. And so this is all about really going within, going into solitude and recovering. You know, whatever this situation has done to you, maybe it's getting more sleep, maybe it's focusing on some of the things that you need to focus on. But this is very much so retreating within and repairing or healing the pains in which you have gone through. We have the Seven of Swords that sits here in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse is all about wanting to make amends after being caught. So this individual may be thinking about some of the wrongdoings that have been done in this situation, whether they be wrongdoings that you did or that they did, but there's definitely a want to heal or you know, hey, let's recover this after the truth has been found out. All right, I want one more for what they think about when they think about you. Okay. I just feel a lot of hurt with this reading, that, you know, very much so that betrayal. Wow, that really wanted to come out very strong. When this person thinks about you, they think about wanting a reunion with the Three of Cups here. And so this also can represent third parties. So there could have been third parties in this situation. And it doesn't have to necessarily be another person. It could be other things that distract one from a relationship, whether that be family, friends, a job, whatever the case is. But I always see the Three of Cups as a reunion card, and it came out right on top of the Queen of Swords. And so now that there's been like some kind of cutoff or some type of barrier set up between you and this person, there's a desire to want to come back together. This also can represent you maybe latching into your friend support or your family support or your circle of support. All right, when you think about them, what do you think about? Let's just get a couple. What do you think about? And we'll move into our oracle cards. So when you think about them, what comes to your mind? All right, we get the Four of Cups. It is sitting in the reverse. And so this is really looking in a new direction, having a new, a whole new outlook on this situation as a whole. So you really may be seeing things very clearly when at one point you did not see them clearly. And maybe you're seeing that one-sidedness that may have been causing some problems. We have the Queen of Spheres, or the Queen of Pentacles, that shows up here in the reverse. And this is really somebody that's very greedy, somebody that's very financially dependent, very envious. You may have felt that this person was somewhat dependent on you financially or for stability of some sort, or maybe even that they were a little jealous or envious of you. All right, let's get one or two more. Oh, I got two. All right, let's see what these are that came out. We have the Four of Wands that sits here in the reverse. And, you know, this is all about leaving, moving out, a lot of arguments. You may have had a lot of arguments with this person and needed to separate away from them. And then we have the Four of Spheres that shows up here in the reverse, which is also the Four of Pentacles. And this is all about having a poverty mindset, somebody that's very vulnerable or makes you feel vulnerable. This is somebody that may have affected your finances even to the point of bankruptcy in some type of way. Bankruptcy can also be that they drained your energy and left you bankrupt from your energetic standpoint. All right, let's get some oracle cards here. Too many. All right, let's get one or two from this deck. All right, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And so this individual or you may be wanting each other to have faith in each other, or maybe just faith in the process. You know, sometimes you have to separate in order to rebuild, right? You have to bring the tower down sometimes to rebuild it the way it needs to be built to be strong and healthy. All right, we have the Flirt, which is showing in the reverse, but in the upright it means extend your lighthearted energy to others. With it in the reverse, you or this person or both of you may be kind of in a retreat mode, really working on yourselves or the trust in this situation. All right, one more from this deck. All right, doesn't want to give me, there we go. Okay, and then we have, it is safe for you to love. It's sitting in the reverse, so you or this person may not feel very safe to love at the very moment. All right, let's get some from this deck. All right, we have Twin Flames, the Sword and the Rose, and then the Engagement Ring. They're all sitting in the reverse. And so with these sitting in the reverse, you may have felt a very strong connection with this person, may have felt that they were your twin flame, may have been somebody that you felt was going to be there for the long haul. And then it feels like everything kind of went wrong. There's no clarity in this situation. Very much so, it feels like your power may have been taken away in this situation in some type of way. All right, let's get a soulmate manifest card. Just one. Too many. Okay, we got two. I'm going to take them the way they came out. We're going to go with it. It says, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. And this is the truth. You can't find peace within another person until you found it within yourself. And it says, never give up on something you really want. And so if this is a relationship in which you want, you know, maybe the both of you just need to do some work and then you'll be able to work on that. But you never give up on something that you truly want. All right, I'm feeling the Sacred Rebel Oracle. So let me get one from this deck. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I got two of them. We have faith in the process. And this is all about trusting in the process. And we just talked about that, about never giving up on something that you want. And then it says come to life. And these numbers are for trust the process is number 32. Come to life is number 43. And so this is all about you coming to life. Just trust in the process because you are on a journey in which is going to reinvigorate you. Let's get some personal messages for you. Personal messages do you have? A loved one from the other side is protecting you. How beautiful. So you may have someone from the other side. You may be feeling their energy around you right now. We have materialism is the fastest way to spiritual starvation. Don't focus just on the 3D. And it is okay to forgive people. Okay? Also, it is okay to forgive yourself. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it is okay to forgive yourself. We make mistakes in this life, whether you're a cross watcher or you are the Aries in which I am doing this video for, it's okay to forgive yourself and others. It says dig a hole or build a hill. It's your choice. We're all given the same shovel in this life. Now, we can either dig a hole and climb into it, or we can climb up on the dirt that came out. But you need to be healthy and look after your body. All right. I want to get a poem for this situation. Let's see what poem comes out. We have codependent. I spoke of an end that needed to arrive, but he spoke of my spirit keeping him alive. I spoke of the pain his words always seemed to give, but he spoke of how much he needed my love to live. So there might have been some codependency in this situation, and we have to be very careful with that. Codependency can drain us. All right, if this person could say anything to you right now, no fear, no pride, no ego, none of that, what would they want to say to you? I've never loved anyone this much. Okay. I want you more than I know how to express. So this person may have a hard time telling you just how much you mean. Look, I want to bring you justice. All right. I want to bring justice. They want to do things right. You could break my heart. So they're very well aware that they might have a lot of fear about, you know, really releasing and opening up, or you might. It says it wasn't worth the pain that I caused. So there's some regret here for sure. Okay, what else do they want to say to you right now if they could? Your love is so warm, so nurturing to my soul. Okay, let's get a couple more. What else do they want to say to you? All right. I wish things were different. Where are you? Okay, so they really want to be close to you again, wondering where you are. Let's go on a date. So might want to get a little romantic. Maybe they weren't romantic before. All right. It says, give me a chance. I'm watching. I fear being alone, so I surround myself with many. Okay. One more. Oh. I'm not satisfied here, and I don't know how to express myself. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.